So it really is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Stephen Ross. He is the CEO. So a little bit about Mr. Ross. He's the CEO and chairman of Related Ross and the founder of Related Companies. And as many of you know, he's the owner of the Miami Dolphins. Go Fins! But more importantly, he's a very devoted philanthropist committed to transforming the local community here in West Palm Beach as well as Palm Beach County. And one way he's doing this is through the Stephen Ross Emerging Scholars Program, which grants tuition-free, that means free for real, post-secondary degrees and credentials in West Palm Beach middle and high school students through dual enrollment and full scholarships to the Palm Beach State College. So please, let's take a minute to watch a short video to see just what an amazing impact this visionary program is making right here at Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Please roll the video.
Hello, my name is Janika Admore. I am a school counselor here at Palm Beach Lakes High School. We appreciate you guys for taking the time to come into this program with us. Mr. Stephen Ross has removed many barriers for our marginalized students. He has created opportunities and met students exactly where they are.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Rosalind Gray McCrae, the very proud principal of Palm Beach Lakes Community High School. Early intervention is critical for student success so that they know it's embedded in them, it's a part of them, it's in their soul, their spirit, that I can do this.
I'm a first-generation college student, and I plan on going to law school. The Stephen Ross Emerging Scholars Program, I was definitely very grateful for the opportunity.
This Stephen Ross Scholarship would help me go to college without the financial burdens that I had before because I'm a first-generation college student.
Students are able to receive a $5,000 scholarship. For our students from our background, removing a financial barrier really makes college possible for all of our students.
It means a lot that Stephen Ross has taken an interest at Palm Beach Lakes High School to better the education of the students here, to improve their education and to get them to their final goal.
We bring college to them. So that aspect of it really have allowed the students who thought that this never was an opportunity for them to understand that it's attainable and they can reach out and grab it.
We are already great students, but with his help we can be better, and we're so thankful for that.
Thanks to Stephen Ross, my dreams of becoming a NICU nurse and getting my bachelor's of science in nursing is able to be accomplished due to the funds that he has provided.
He chose Palm Beach Lakes out of all high school, something that he did not have to do.
I'll be getting my high school diploma and my associate's degree from Palm Beach State, all thanks to Stephen Ross.
As a lifelong learner, teacher, and citizen of Palm Beach County, I truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate everything that Stephen Ross is doing, not only for our community, but for our students here at Palm Beach Lakes.
Thank you, Stephen Ross, for the opportunities that you've opened to me.
I would personally like to thank Stephen Ross for giving me the opportunity to pursue my college career.
And I would just like to say thank you to Stephen Ross for making this possible.
Thank you, Stephen Ross, for the things that you have for us.
Hello, my name is Ava L.
Oh, here you go. So Stephen, we're so fortunate in that the students submitted a couple of questions that they would like for me to ask you, and we can't wait to hear your response.
Well, Ava, I just want to thank you for being here and inviting me, and it's a real thrill for me to be here today.
No, thank you so much. Really, it's because of you that we can do this, and so the least we can do is say thank you. So here we go. So Stephen, what advice would you give young people who want to become successful leaders in their communities?
Well, I think when you find something that you really have a passion for, it puts you in a great position to succeed. Because if you love what you're doing, there's nothing better than that. So, I think the best thing is try to kind of like know yourself and understand and think about what possibilities there are, and something that will really bring to you the passion that will, one, when you have passion and you're working, you're not working, you're really enjoying yourself and wanting to do it, which really will make you that much more successful. And so to me, I mean, I found out I went through school, I didn't, to be honest with you, didn't have great grades. I got you know, good enough to get through college and everything. But it was later on when I first started my job, I found something I really loved, which was real estate development and the impact that can have. And that passion really has led me to really enjoy, do what I'm doing, and be that much more successful than just looking at it as a job. And so it's kind of like, I guess you'd sum it up as kind of understand yourself, know yourself, and find yourself. And if you can do that, I think, you know, life would be so much more enjoyable, and you'll really feel success.
So it sounds like you really like going to work then.
Yeah. I mean, I love working. You know, if you enjoy what you're doing, you're not working. You know, and there's nothing better than that.
So for you guys, like Mr. Ross has stated, if you can really find that thing that you love, that thing that makes you sing, then just like he's saying, he really doesn't work anymore because he's having fun when he goes into the office.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you might not know it initially, but as you do different things, you're going to find something. So experiment with doing different things, and then, because it might not be obvious to you, but at the same time, if you involve yourself in different things and trying different things, you will have a better chance then of finding that passion.
So why do you invest in education, and why are programs like the Early College Summer Academy and Stephen Ross Scholars, why are those things good investments for you?
Well, you know, one, I think, you know, I had the opportunity. I didn't have anything when I started, and you know, I had a lot of opportunities and to take advantage of those opportunities, you know, because we all want to be successful. We all want to have a good life, you know, and, you know, the question is, how do you get there? And so, and at the same time, recognizing what's going on today in West Palm Beach. I mean, we're all very fortunate to live here in West Palm Beach. I mean, to me, when I look around, and we do business and develop across the country, and the company I started is the largest developer in the country. But you know, when I look here and I see the opportunities here in West Palm Beach County, they're probably better than anywhere in the country. We're all so fortunate to live here, and I think that, you know, and to making this really the model community in the United States. And, you know, that's, you know, people talk that way, but I really believe in it, and it's really happening. And if, you know, I'm sure that as you're growing up and you're seeing this community growing, you're seeing change taking place like never before. And that's all very positive change. If you go around the country today and knowing what's going on, you won't find another place that is really growing and has the potential to really become, and I really believe this, that Palm Beach County will become the most important county in this country.
Oh, that's great.
And I mean, I'm putting all my energy, my effort, and actually capital behind it, and it's really happening. And I think people, I mean, today around the country, people are looking at Palm Beach County as being the place for really growth and change.
So how do you think that building up West Palm Beach will impact the youth who grew up here? Like, and what role will this, or what role can they play in that future?
Well, I mean, it opens up opportunities for jobs and success. And when you have this type of growth, and no one's going to know this area more than you, because you grew up here, you go to school here, you know the good, the bad, and the ugly, but if you have that passion and you're working, there's going to be success there for you because you're in a growth environment. And there's nothing better to be in a growth environment where jobs are going to really, be available to you. And, today that's going to be one of the most important things is finding a job, and one job that you can really enjoy. I think you'll have a lot of choices because of the growth in so many different areas down here. And I think being able to live in that type of environment as opposed to, the North, the Northeast, it's changing so much, California. I mean, this is the best place in this country today for growth, and I think for the future. And I think be here, you're on the ground, to take advantage of it, offers everybody a great opportunity and a great future if you think about it.
Right. I know that maybe you guys aren't thinking about it right now, but the idea that you can stay here, you can go to school here and find a job is a big deal. And that's what it sounds like Mr. Ross is committed to making sure you have available to you right here in Palm Beach County. We really thank you for doing that. So why do you believe it's important for young people, especially those from underserved communities, to pursue college or higher education? Because what I heard, and I'm certainly this is not what's true for you. I heard that people are saying we don't need to go to college, that we can learn everything we need from TikTok and on the internet. Have you guys heard that? Okay, well, it's not true, okay? There's certain things that you can't learn from just being online. So I'm going to ask you, Stephen, why do you believe it's important for young people to pursue college or higher education?
Well, I mean, it's important because, like you say, everybody wants to have success. And, and how do you achieve it? It doesn't happen, you got to work for it. And there has to be opportunities for you to succeed with the work that you're doing. And I think when you're in an area like this that is growing in so many different areas, there's such a variety of opportunities that it can really, it's kind of like there aren't any other places that will be like this to offer the variety of opportunities. And there's nothing better about feeling good about yourself with success and knowing that you're able to do something and have an important role in it. And I think today, the companies that are coming here, and we're bringing them here, I know they're coming. You can see, if you just drive around West Palm Beach and you can see all the buildings and that are under construction in both office buildings, residential, retail, and every area, and every one of those areas offers job opportunities and different companies coming here. Like right now, it hasn't been announced publicly yet, but we have a very large tech company from California, a company that's worth over $200 billion market cap. I think they have over 25,000 employees. They're bringing their second headquarters here to West Palm Beach and really wanting to work with the community and grow. And companies like these look from within the community to fill up their positions and their future growth. So, it's like understanding these companies, seeing what they're doing, and I'm sure you can find opportunities for yourself. I mean, what my goal and the reason why I've really, believe in it, I know I kind of grew. I didn't have anything when I started, and I'm thankful, and there's nothing better than giving back, for the success I've had back to the community. But I really believe here, and being in the real estate development business and seeing this, that we can create here the model community for this country, because all the ingredients are here for inclusive growth. And that's what it's all about. And I don't see any place in this country that has greater opportunity for the future than Palm Beach County.
Absolutely. So I have to ask, because I know a lot of students like IT. Anybody looking for an IT job when you grow up? Yes? That's it? Oh my God. Okay, I would think more people. Okay, got it. Well, he's bringing a company so he can find a job right here. So that's pretty exciting, believe me. Okay, so I only have two more questions. The first one is, if you could give your 17-year-old self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Well, as I mentioned before, find the area where you have that passion.
Find your passion.
You know, and think about it. Try different things. You know, the old story, if you don't succeed, keep trying. You know, and,
absolutely.
But it's there. You got to believe it, you know. And once you find that, you know, people think you're working hard, but you'll be enjoying yourself more than ever.
Perfect, perfect. And then, I don't know about you guys, but Stephen Ross is the only NFL owner I've ever met, okay? And so we want to know, how cool is it to own an NFL team? That's what we want to know.
It's really cool when you're winning. No, but owning a team, you know, it's like owning a utility company. I mean, people really want to feed upon it, and when you win, nothing brings people together more than winning, especially, you know, a team like the Miami Dolphins with football, with the popularity of football today. But from the standpoint of how you can impact a community and be there for the community, or like a utility company, people want to be part of it. The community really needs that. And at the same time, when in need, we can do things for the community. Like during the pandemic, we served 1,000 meals a day for a year to the community around that needed it in Miami Gardens. You know, when the Miami Open tennis tournament was they wanted to stay in Miami. People in Miami wanted to stay here in South Florida. They had no place to go because they were being forced out of Key Biscayne. And we went to them and said, hey, we have enough land, we can create something. And everybody was very skeptical, doubted it. We kind of showed it to them because the tournament it was either going to Orlando or Mexico. And we convinced them to give us a shot that we could put something together in Miami, and it's proven to be unbelievably successful, and it's been great for Miami. The same thing we did with Formula One. And I don't know if any of you have been to Formula One, but it's really been a great economic development tool for all of South Florida. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that owning a football team, that if you look and see how you can benefit the community, because everybody is so aware and looking at it, that it's a great, and it's kind of fun to really do things where you see everybody is benefiting, and the whole community is getting better.
And that's great. I talked to Stephen about this before, and I said I really had no idea how much good you can do with a team. Even when the team isn't winning, you still can do.
But there's nothing like winning. I mean, nothing beats winning, right?
Nothing beats winning.
I mean, just think how everybody will feel when we win the Super Bowl.
So, also, are you predicting we're going to win a Super Bowl in 2026?
No, I don't want to be on that. I don't want to be all over. This was the way. I want to win the Super Bowl.
No, we all want you to win the Super Bowl, right? Can we get a big round of applause like that? So, Stephen, I'm going to go out on a limb here, and we didn't talk about this. But I'm trying to figure out how is it that we can further incentivize these students to make sure that they not only are being good students, but they're being great students. And maybe there's some sort of way we can say that if you guys would get at least all A's and B's, then maybe I can convince Mr. Ross to get us some tickets to a Dolphins game. Okay, what about that?
Hey, you know, we're sold out, but Ava, for you, I will find tickets. I mean, I believe in this community, and I want to see it grow, and all for the right reasons, you know. And so, whatever incentives we have to do to make this, you know, the best community in this country, we'll do.
Great, thank you so much. How about a big round of applause for Mr. Stephen Ross? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's all say thank you to President Parker and Mr. Stephen Ross. President Parker and Mr. Ross, I think the students want a selfie. Can we do that before you guys go? Say, so students, please stand. Students, please stand and kind of get in. We're going to try to get a selfie for the ages. We'll take a couple. How are we doing? How about that? If you have your phones, this is a good time to take out your phones in school. You can only do it now. And then we'll have it to post. So go Palm Beach State Panthers. Go the Stephen Ross Emerging Scholars Program. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Say, I was here. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much.